Hi, this is Alix Paultre from AspenCore, and I'm here at the PCIM show in Nuremberg, Germany, with my friend Michael Frisch. How's it going, Michael?
Hi, very well, thanks.
Well, you know, we're here at the Vincotech booth, and I've been here before, and you always have interesting stuff to show us.
Yes, welcome at Vincotech. And this year we have the main slogan, we are first in SiC Modules.
Silicon carbide's big right now.
Yes, and Vincotech is market leader in modules with silicon carbide content. This is also based on the IHS report, the latest we got.
Mm-hmm. Now, I understand that we've got a demonstration from Matthias. Can you tell me a little bit more about what he's going to be showing us?
Yeah, he will show how we could achieve that. SiC Modules is not the only way, so you have to look for the best alternative. So make SiC silicon carbide, where silicon carbide can provide additional value. And Matthias will show how we can do that.
Well, then let's cut over to him and see what he has to say.
Vincotech is first in SiC modules. What is the benefit of silicon carbide? You have higher efficiency, higher switching frequency, and that enables you for a smaller inverter size. And then with a smaller inverter size, you have a more compact design and lower weight. Especially in solar, the big benefit of silicon carbide is that you can utilize a higher switching frequency and a better efficiency. If you do a smart and selective use of silicon carbide, you can achieve high switching frequency and high efficiency with reduced cost by 40%. Besides the solar, the benefits of silicon carbide can be applied to the charger and the motion control as well.
That was a nice demonstration. Matthias really showed us what you were had in the space, but what would you add to what he said?
I mean, now silicon carbide we use in many other applications, and one of these applications is solar power. And in solar, we are actually market leader for string inverter-based products. And let's go to Guillaume. He will show us how we extend our market share in solar power.
So here we have our first panel about the solar market, in which Vincotech is a market leader. And we are present in all the three main market segments. So we are present in the residential segment with a single phase and also three-phase products, where we can offer a high integration and also a very fast time to market products, very easy to design, and where we can offer all this high integration and high power density. On the lower part, we see here also products for the multi-string market. Here Vincotech has the best-in-class power density, and we can offer solutions up to 100 kVA without paralleling any modules. This is mainly because we understand the requirements of our customers, so we are flexible to adapt our chipset to the needs of our customers. So if we have a solar application, or if we need also bidirectional, we can select the right chipset to offer always the best trade-off between efficiency and cost. So on this side, we have also for the multi-string inverter market, but in this case for 1500 volt applications, where we have two main solutions. We would find here the high-end solution, where we have a combination of silicon carbide. We can offer here also silicon nitride DCBs, and all this with the latest chip technology to bring also the best power density at the best efficiency. And for the cost-efficient solutions, what we do here is that we try to replace the silicon carbide with the silicon components that make sense. For instance, in this case, we replace the expensive 1200 volt silicon carbide diodes by 2 times 650 volt silicon diodes. So in this way, we can offer similar efficiency to silicon carbide, but at half of the cost. And finally, here in this lower corner, Vincotech is also present in the high power market, so in the central inverter, where we have our extremely low inductive package, the Vinco X. And here we can achieve an outstanding efficiency and also very high power density. And this is not also something we are telling now. We also have here a living proof. We were selected by Siemens for their new Synacon PV central inverter. So as you can see, Vincotech covers all the market segments for the solar market, and we are market leaders. In 2017, more than 30 gigawatts of solar power were installed using Vincotech modules in it.
So that was a nice demonstration. It really got, I got something out of it, that you have now you have solutions for all the power levels in solar. I think that's actually important because there are solutions at every level, but to be able to get all of them from one vendor, I think, is an important thing.
Yeah, right. So now we are also big on the big power. And now let's go to UPS. And
Uninterruptible power supply.
right. And here we want to use also the synergies from solar with the UPS applications.
Excellent. And I understand Andy's going to be showing us that?
Yes. And he will show you now the advantages of the Vincotech modules in the UPS area.
Excellent. Let's take a look.
So Vincotech offers a complete solution for modular online UPSs. In the first diagram you can see a simplified block diagram with the PFC stage, the battery management and the output inverter. On the second panel you can see the 4 topologies that we employ for the power factor correction, the NPFC, ANPFC, the symmetric PFC and the symmetric boost. On the third panel we go into the battery management where it's supported by a dual half bridge or a buck boost. And on the last stage we've got the NPC and the MNPC. On the third panel you can see the diagram at the bottom shows the power ranges that we support, which goes all the way from 20 kVA up to 250 kVA in the Vinco X packages. On the last panel you can see there's an example of a 20 to 40 kVA UPS system using the ANPFC, an in-sleeve buck boost for the battery management, and on the output stage the NPC.
So that was interesting. Andy really had a lot of good information for us. What would you like to add anything to what he said?
I think we have a good starting position, especially in the power factor correction area. We have here very innovative power module products.
And that's important with the UPS as well.
Right, and also important for charger. And this is already the next section where we can go. And Matthias will show you now about our charge applications. We have also a charger here on the booth, and also show here how our power modules can utilize this power factor correction together with the inverter section of charger applications for EV charger.
Excellent. Let's take a look at that.
Vincotech is offering high-efficient, full system architecture solutions for high-power EV chargers. A typical charger consists of an input PFC and a DC-DC converter. For the three-phase PFC, we offer the ANPFC, and for the DC-DC, a resonant topology called LLC.
That was actually very interesting because one of the things that I really have to remember, and it's good to be reminded of, is it's about power quality as well as power availability. It's got to be good power, can't just be power, period, right?
Yeah, there are a lot of links to do, and I think this is also an area where the market will grow in many directions also in the future.
Very nice. Now, I understand you also have a motion control application that you wanted to show us, right?
Right, and motion control are our roots, so power electronics, motion control, fits together from very long time. And we have here several sections. First is industrial motion control for industrial power, and here Wangeli will show us our achievements here also to make the supply chain security, to improve this supply chain security.
Well, and that's critical as well because it doesn't help if your parts aren't reliable or if they're counterfeit or if they don't arrive. I mean, you can't make stuff if you don't have stuff to make it with, right?
Yes, and this we achieve with the multiple source equipment what we will see on his panel.
Excellent. Let's take a look at that demo.
More choices, greater security. This is the motto slogan that we would like to convey this year to our customers in this PCIM. And also this is Vincotech's answer to one of the main market requirements for motion control, which is multiple sourcing to ensure the highest supply chain safety for the customer. Multiple source doesn't apply only to the packages, but also to the chip level. The development and successful introduction of standard industry packages reflects this strategy and is one of our highlights in this PCIM. On the package level from the package level perspective, Vincotech, besides the already existing packages, Miniskip, Vinco Dual, we have introduced the new low power industry standard package Flow E1 and Flow E2. This new package is setting a new benchmark to the market with this superior thermal performance compared to the competition. On the other side, if you look on the chip level, from the chip level perspective, Vincotech as a chip-independent power module supplier, since many years is following this multiple source strategy for chips on chip level. Now, recently, we've introduced more than 20 product lines, including this new IGBT M7 chip technology, which supporting also with a lower total power losses, higher efficiency inverter designs. So, to sum up, Vincotech industry standard package portfolio combined with a real chip level multiple sourcing is the right choice for the highest supply chain safety for the customer.
Motor control, advanced motion, I mean, we're talking robotics, we're talking industrial automation. Really nice things what you're doing there.
Yeah, but we have also another area, it's embedded drives. And embedded drive, this is drives where we do exactly what this application requires for its motion control device. And here in this area, we try to give a cost advantage and also performance advantage by focusing exactly on the application requirements. And here Michele will give us more details about our products, what we can serve in this market.
Well, let's take a look.
So Vincotech offers two key features to the embedded drive manufacturers: integration and innovation. These two features bring key advantages in terms of space occupancy, in terms of cost at the system level, and in terms of time to market. So based on that, we can definitively state that the Vincotech product portfolio for embedded drives is the best choice for highly compact and cost-driven systems.
That was excellent. I'm really glad we've got all of these very sharp people giving us these presentations, and we got a chance to walk our audience through all of these different things, because it's a pretty busy booth here.
Yeah, sure. And we are not only doing what we have here on the booth, we can do additional things. And additional things we do by custom-specific circuits. And for this, we have now a new design tool. We have a software tool where we can create virtual products. Here on the booth, we can create a new product, and we can select all the different sources of power devices, of semiconductors, silicon carbide, whatever, to create new modules for new applications. And here we will go to Gabor. He will tell you more how this can be done.
Excellent. Let's take a look.
With Vincotech's product creator, we are able to create application-specific solutions based on customer inputs, like the application fields and the application parameters. The next step, we can select from the product portfolio to load them to a reconfiguration or to create a module from a scratch. After this, we make it possible to change the chipsets, change the mechanical constructions. When we have multiple solutions for a given application field, which means we created two virtual products, we are able to compare them each other related to the power losses, the housing utilization, and like a cost benchmark. At the end, we make it possible to export a product concept or the target data sheet from it.
So that was also interesting, because obviously you can't build your parts, like I was saying earlier, unless you have the parts in front of you and you have to know where they're coming from and from a reliable source.
Yes, I mean, this is really a great step, also to be more speedy, more flexible for new solutions, and here we can design custom-specific but also new standard solutions for the market.
Very nice. I really appreciate you taking the time at this really busy show. Do you have any last words for our audience before I let you go?
I mean, this show can only show we can only show here a part of our possibilities. So if you would like to see more of Vincotech, then please visit our website or contact your local partner from Vincotech, and then we can make an appointment and to show you all our details, what we can provide for your application.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you taking the time for us.